60 seconds.
All right, this is our second accident-free day. Let's keep that up.
Look out!
Hey, I'm Raul. If you're here to play, you don't know Jack, the ill elephant party game. One player. That's fine. Means you can't use the carpool lane, but that's okay. Hey, you want a 7-question mini game or a 21-question maxi game with wings?
Yeah, I can patch that into the control room for you because this is...
Got you covered. I'm all over it. Listen up. This couldn't be any simpler. Question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer, you buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. You got it? Looky here. Use one of these buttons to buzz in. Then choose your answer by hitting one of the 4 buttons over here on the right. Okay? Okay.
10 seconds.
Go to black.
9.
All right, we're
8,
going.
7.
Graphics ready
6,
to roll. Bring up the
5,
logo.
4, 3.
Heavenly Critters Pet Cemetery. For those times when your love doesn't fit in a shoebox.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to Jack. Just you and me tonight, huh? None of your friends want to get together, so why not hang out with the game show host? Really, thanks for thinking of me. Ah, the game of solitaire. That's okay, I'm here alone too. So let's get it on. Okay, pick a category. Now serving. He's not Frosty, he's my snowman. This one's worth $1,000. Think fast. If Frosty the Snowman's temperature were 0 on the Kelvin scale, what could you call him? Frosty the boiling puddle of water, Frosty the melting snowman, Frosty the diffuse cloud of condensed vapor, or Frosty the absolute zero man? 0 Kelvin is known as absolute zero and is roughly minus 460 degrees Fahrenheit. Also known as real damn cold. Category, please.
I love the way you groove my number.
The selection is The Running of the Has-Beens. You get this one right and it's $3,000. Let's rock. If you were racing in the original 1981 Cannonball Run, which of these could you not do? Run over Mickey Rooney, flip off Jamie Farr, cut off Bert Convy, or blindside Terry Bradshaw? We'd have told you were wrong, but then we'd be tattletales. Let's take a look at the right answer. Mickey Rooney was not in Cannonball Run. Mr. Rooney doesn't go for those lowbrow flicks. He prefers more cerebral films, like How to Stuff a Wild Bikini. Okay, I need a category. Shake hands with Lacey Phone Gear. $1,000 if you get it. All right, Spy fans, imagine this. Maxwell Smart has asked Agent 99 to pick up his portable phone at the shop on her way to the office. Where will she have to stop? The cobbler, the urologist, the tailor, or the podiatrist? Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. Since Smart kept his phone in his shoe, he would need a cobbler, someone who fixes shoes, to do the repair work.
Hello?
Max?
What is it, 99?
I'm gonna pick you up some odor eaters on the way to work.
I need a category.
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta head for, yeah!
This one likes to go by superheroes who foam at the mouth. $1,000 at stake on this one. You ready? Okay, let's say that Underdog hasn't been very careful lately and he's contracted rabies. Given the symptoms of rabies, which of these situations would most likely leave Underdog incapable of rescuing Sweet Polly purebred? She's hanging from a high ledge, she's trapped in a burning building, she's drowning in a pond, or she's surrounded by carnivorous spiders. Another name for rabies is hydrophobia, which literally means the fear of water. So poor Polly would probably end up sinking like a stone. I guess that means Underdog won't be drinking out of the toilet anymore either. All right, hit me.
You don't wanna blow it on number 5.
This little number's known as, yeah man, is Dave there? $2,000 for a correct answer. You probably know some version of the old saying about opportunity knocking. Well, if an economic opportunity knocked on your front door, which might be the economic opportunity cost of opening the front door? You'd miss an opportunity at the back door, you wouldn't be able to find the front door isn't yours, or the front door opportunity costs too much. The concept of opportunity cost involves what you miss by pursuing something else, so you'd be missing an opportunity at your back door. To avoid such problems, put a dummy by your back door, then the opportunities will stay there trying to get the dummy's attention. Okay, pick a category. The category is letter 24 plus question mark equals X plus Y. And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Hey, remember the movie Stand and Deliver about the math teacher who inspired his unmotivated students? Well, look at what one of the kids carved into their desktop.
Mr. Escalante has a fuzzy set.
What is this student mocking his math teacher for? His group of letters that represent numerals, his formula that proves 1 does not equal 1, his two groups of numbers sharing members, or not knowing the value of X. No, but notice how the letters N and O represent the negative numerals of cash from your score. The correct answer is... in math, a fuzzy set is a set whose members overlap with other sets. And let me tell you, as a guy who's been there, that can really hurt. Category, please.
7, lucky, lucky 7.
Here we have fatal subtraction. $2,000 says you don't know this one. You know the old saying, close only counts in horseshoes, hugging, and hand grenades? Well, based on a resume, you could say Glenn Close only counts in which of these films? Heartburn, Husbands and Wives, Hamlet, or Hooper? The only one of these movies that Glenn Close appears in is Hamlet, playing Mel Gibson's mother. Given their 9-year age difference, that must have been a pretty difficult childbirth. Okay, I need a category.
We'll call it a date if you can answer question 8.
The category? Nothing comes between me and my Calvinism. You give me a right answer, I give you $3,000. Imagine the Levi Strauss Company wanted to go a little highbrow with a new ad campaign. Given his area of expertise, what could you see in a Levi Strauss commercial for Claude Levi-Strauss jeans? Economists in corduroys, anthropologists in button flies, biologists in bell-bottoms, or chemists in acid-wash jeans? Economists, huh? Oh, time for a little recession. Bet you wish you'd pick this. Anthropologists and Buttonflies. Claude Lévi-Strauss was the anthropologist who wrote Elementary Structures of Kinship, and his ass looked great in Levi's. I need a category.
Rainovi is number 9.
Coming at you. Rockin', rollin', and inventin'. $3,000 for this one. Hey, you know that band Jethro Tull and their big hit song Aqualung? No? Well, you should. Considering what Mr. Jethro Tull invented back in the 1700s, the band Jethro Tull should have written a follow-up song to Aqualung called what? Machine seed drill, instrument of torture, rigid airship, or cotton gin? No, you're thinking of an Iron Maiden. Their instrument of torture? Any album after Killers. For the curious, here's the right answer. Mr. Jethro Tull invented the machine seed drill. Then he grabbed his flute and pranced around like a ninny. All right, hit me. Hey, great choice. I've been waiting for this one. It's a three-way. Okay, listen up. This is pretty simple. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. Go for your buzzer when you see the correct three-way member lit up. If it's the right match, you'll score. But watch out, if you're wrong, you'll lose $1,000 every time you're wrong. And here we go. The category for this little number is the tooth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth. So if you're afraid of sharks, now's the time to get in the boat. You're looking at a three-way involving Jaws, Jaws 2, and Jaws 3D. Okay, get ready, 'cause, here we go. Wow, let's let the smoke clear and assess the damage. You're the best and not the worst, but let's see how your overall score looks. That's it for round one. Let's go to round two. Every question in round two is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Okay, pick a category.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
Let's see what we got going. Excuse me, G.I. Joe, I've got to use the head. Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. Attention, patriots, now hear this. Instead of candy, participants in your next Veterans Day parade throw G.I. Joe action figures. Given this, what would you definitely not be able to brag about getting at the parade? Beachhead, sneak peek, Hummer, or snow job? You know, it's funny, but we're actually looking for the correct answer. In case you're wondering, there was never a G.I. Joe action figure named Hummer. Boy, that would really hurt if you tried to catch one of those.
Hey, throw them to me! Over here!
Category, please. And this one is Creme Get on Top, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. Who or what would you expect to be described as the creme de la Kremlin? The best man in Russian government, the best episode of The Honeymooners, the coolest car made by AMC, or the most mischievous little furry monster? The Kremlin is the building where the Russian government meets. And for a few rubles in the right hands, you too can buy yourself the honorary title of creme de la Kremlin. Okay, I need a category.
Swing your partner 1 and 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
Well, what do we have here? Big-ass, big-gut-stomping foreign people eater. How does $4,000 grab you? All right, imagine Godzilla wants to shave off a few pounds before attacking his next city. If Godzilla goes on a diet and eats nothing but the Japanese diet, what will he be eating? Legislators, monks, hookers, or soldiers? Godzilla eats soldiers? No, that's what fattened him up in the first place. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. Japan's parliament is called the Diet. Yeah, I heard he was going to eat the United States Congress, but it was too full of calories. Or was it crap? I need a category.
Ain't no love like number 14.
Well, looks like this category is, hey, that's not chicken. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Okay, listen up. Let's imagine this conversation between Hawkeye Pierce and Dr. Sidney Friedman from MASH.
It's driving me crazy, Sydney. I hate the idea of war, but I'm committed to fixing these kids so they can go back and fight the war.
How would Dr. Sidney Friedman most likely respond? I'm intrigued by your cognitive dissonance. Do you dream of sleeping with your father? You have a vast collective unconscious. Or, geez, you're worse than Narcissus. Cognitive dissonance is the tension caused by holding two conflicting beliefs, like being opposed to war yet patching up soldiers so they can return to battle. Or, say, being a dark satirical movie adapted for primetime television. All right, hit me.
"15th floor, lingerie, housewares, and useless trivia."
This one's called The Sounds of Psychosis, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. You're suffering from an irrational fear of 80s duos with bad shaves. What is the most likely term for your phobia? The Nelson Willies, the Wim Whams, the Heebie-Bee-Gees, or the Vapors? Wham! Two smirking guys with defective razors. Another symptom of the Wim Whams is bedwetting, the failure to wake up before you go-go. Okay, pick a category. Well, mercy me. It looks like a dis or dat question. This dis or dat's category name is 3D or not 3D? That is the question. I'm about to read off the titles of 7 movies, and for each one, I want you to tell me if the movie had a 3D sequel or it did not have a 3D sequel. As you see each one, if it's got a sequel filmed in 3D, press down on the square. If it doesn't have a 3D sequel, give the circle a tap, and press the triangle button if you want to skip. I'll give you $1,000 for a right answer, and I'll take $1,000 away for a wrong answer or for one you didn't get to. All right, I'll start you off with 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Friday the 13th, 3D sequel, no 3D sequel. Jaws. The Exorcist. Nightmare on Elm Street. Amityville Horror. Child's Play. One more. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Thing of beauty, let's see your new score. Oh, hum, just another day at the office. All right, let's move on. Category, please.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, question 17.
For your enjoyment, tip your waitress and cough. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Hey, did you hear the one about the stand-up comedian who went to see his doctor? After the exam, the doctor tells the comedian, I've got some bad news. You haven't got a funny bone in your body. Which bone is he missing? His olecranon, his humerus, his tibia, or his sternum? Humorous? Humorous? That's funny. The correct answer is... the bony projection that forms the point of the elbow is your olecranon, commonly known as the funny bone. No joke. Yeah, I used to enjoy going to the doctor's office until I started getting heckled every time I got undressed. Okay, I need a category. Hope you don't think you have this long to answer the question. And I believe this one's called, anything less than SPF 30 is inadvisable. Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Okay, here's the deal. While suntanning at the beach, you realize that you've neglected a few crucial pale spots. If you want to get some color on your perineum, what would you have to do to allow for direct sunlight from the noonday sun? Fold ears forward and tape to face, aim sun reflectors at the backs of knees, lie on stomach while clenching butt cheeks, or attempt a naked leg spread handstand. Fold ears forward and tape to your face is incorrect, but, you know, don't let that stop you from experimenting. See, now, I could have given you some cash if you pick this. The perineum, also known as the taint, is that special place between the genitals and the anus. So you'd have to do a handstand and then spread them. Just think, your bronze taint would be the envy of all other taints.
Hey there, I've never seen a taint like you before. Can I buy you a drink?
No thanks, I'm in the middle of something.
I need a category. This category is known as Expansion Team Fever. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hey, sports fans, did you ever turn on the TV looking for a ball game and come across an expansion team you've never heard of? Say you find a game between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Cardiff Giants. If the announcer talked about a Cardiff Giant, what would he most appropriately say about him? He covers his man like a huge sweater. He flew to the hoop like a prehistoric bird. He blocked the lane like a big stone statue. Or he's as tall as an Asian mountain. An Asian mountain, K2 Brute? Bet you wish you'd pick this. The Cardiff Giant was supposedly a fossilized giant. It was later revealed that it was just a stone statue meant to fool people. Statue or not, I'll bet he still shoots free throws better than Shaq. All right, hit me. May I introduce, I go to war for her. One right answer and $6,000 head your way. Okay, buzz in when you can tell me which mythological figure might have placed this personal ad. Single white male in search of single white female seeks wife with face that could launch 1,000 ships. Prefer beauty over wealth or glory. Married? Foreign? Even better, golden apple for matchmaker. Who placed this ad? Paris, Hector, Adam, or Priam? Heck fucked her? I barely touched her. Yeah! Okay, you've been great. Thanks for coming. For the curious, here's the right answer. Paris was the Trojan who abducted Helen from her Greek husband with the help of Venus. Paris went on to invent the snooty waiter, the $10 Coke, and the month-long vacation in August. Okay, pick a category.
Time for the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. You get it right, you get $2,000 in the bank. Get it wrong, I'm making a withdrawal of $2,000. Just one more thing to remember.
Remember the clue.
The two words that match have to fit this clue. Stuck in the middle of you. That sounds pleasurable. Okay, here we go.
You would have done if you actually knew what the hell was going on. Let's see what happened to your score. That's the game. You know, in its own way, that score is impressive. Most people need industrial wind tunnels to suck that hard. While you're basking in your own special glory, let me remind you of this.
You don't know Jack!
Nice work, people. Let's get those commercials rolling. And, hey, Raul, can you find out if we're doing another one of these?
Nice job there, Johnny Trivia. You made it onto the high scoreboard. Why don't you enter your name? Super. I hope you feel good about yourself. Hey, listen, if you want to play another game, just let me know when you're ready, and I'll make sure that we're ready, okay?
So if your son or pappy's wishing to do some bass or crappie fishing, come to Buster's and have a real good time.
Buster's Bait Shop. Master baiters since 1923.
Psst, ladies. Is your biological clock ticking? If so, try the new fertility ring. It's a mood ring that tracks ovulation. It's simple. When it's that special time, the stone is blue.
The ring is blue. Randy, take me now.
I'm watching the game.
I said now.
Okay, whoa!
When you're barren, the stone is black.
Come on, baby, give me something.
Back off, Randy.
But honey...
Read the ring.
No more messy temperature readings, no more counting days. Just watch for the blue stone and get busy.
Whew, that was great, honey.
Yeah, I bet I'm knocked up.
Thanks, fertility ring.
Fertility ring. When it's blue, you screw.
See what's inside this month's Just For Her magazine.
10 sexy new hairdos.
Fat-free entrees. Starve yourself in style.
How to tell if he secretly hates you.
12 tips for a sexy belly button.
5 personality traits you should always hide.
A token career article.
More reasons never to leave the house without makeup.
He'll like you if you put your own needs aside. Your breasts can defy gravity. Here's how.
Yes, you can force him to love you.
There's always something to obsess about. Just for her.
wedgies, grundies, pink bellies. Is your child victim to violence in the playground? Find out tonight. People all over the world are falling unconscious for 6 to 8 hours every night. What is this sleeping disease? Do you have it? Find out tonight.
Hello, my name is Walter Gingerbelly. I'm not a TV star with a special message about staying in school. I'm not a high-powered politician with a plea for votes. And I'm not trying to sell you anything. I've just got lots of money, and I like the sound of my own voice. With the money I have, it's worth spending some of it just to get on the airwaves for 30 seconds and talk about myself. Hell, this 30 seconds is costing me less than I make in 30 seconds, so what do I care? In fact, since I've paid for the airtime, I can make you listen to really anything. So here's a little clip of what I sound like getting up in the morning. Well, that's about all the time I have. So this is Walter Gingerbelly saying, remember, money doesn't buy you happiness, but it does allow me to waste your time.
Yeah.